Time for another flight on Japan Airlines in their regional business class this time. I'm flying leg 5 of this oneworld round the world from Tokyo Haneda to Hong Kong. Once again on the 7879 Dreamliner. Is this seat inferior to the long-haul offering, and how does the service compare? All this and more I will answer. Let's head to Hong Kong. Oh, that was a very short night, and sad to leave Tokyo so soon, but I got a nice rest in this very comfy hotel room. Hotel Toranomon Hills. It's part of Hyatt. Kind of a nice option, a bit less crazy pricey than the big Hyatts in the Park Hyatt, which is my personal favorite, the Lost in Translation Hotel. You may know it, which has that movie captures the feeling of being in that hotel and in Tokyo very well. But anyway, that one is under renovation right now for quite a while. I think it might open again next year. So among these Hyatt properties, which I do love in Japan, this is a nice new option. Anyway, I am fairly tired. And I'm running a little bit late to get to Haneda. I think I might have to take a taxi for like 10,000 yen. That used to be $100, but luckily now it's something like 70, I think. 65, 70 bucks because the currency is so weak here. Another reason to visit Japan, because everything got that much cheaper, 30, 40% less, which maybe is not good for their economy, but it's great for us. And I guess it encourages more tourism. Okay, let's do this. Pack up the stuff. I just formatted the memory cards, always a scary moment. Let's go to Haneda. You know, there's something about Japan that really puts me in touch with that thing that I so crave, that I'm so addicted to with the constant travel. It's the buzz of changing realities so suddenly. You might have a long flight, but it feels quick in retrospect, and then you're in this completely different place where everything is different. People do things differently, everyone looks different, they speak different, the money's different, you have to get used to all this different stuff, which can be a little stressful, bewildering, but also I just find it so kind of thrilling, makes me feel alive. And nowhere stands more dramatically for that than Japan, because it's such a stark thing. They manage to maintain these very fixed characters and how they do things, how they feel, how people act, how it looks, how it smells. All the senses, all the sensory experiences of the place, they are as you left them, more or less, in most cases. And that's also sort of nice, in a way, that you can be away for a year or 2 years or more, and you come back and that thing you remembered so strongly is still there. It's been waiting for you. It's going on in your absence. And to be thrust into that, even if it's a place that's brand new to you, whether it's a place that's brand new to you or it's something that you know well, that you've been back to over the years, which pretty much describes most of the places on this trip for me, it's that thing, that feeling, that coming into this reality, suddenly here we are, jet lag, you know, kind of like woozy headed from the flight maybe, but it's thrilling at the same time. It's amazing. And that's the thing I just can't get enough of. Today's bit of fun. It's Japan Airlines 787-9 again, same aircraft as yesterday, but we're going to Hong Kong and it's on a different business class product. So it's the reverse herringbone style business class that you see shows up more in Asia flights, intra-Asia flights. Never flown it before, so curious to see. And at least we can be pretty sure that the service will be excellent as always, as you come to expect. Imagine getting on one where the service was terrible. It's completely inconceivable. Another good tip is Japan Airlines has 2 business class lounges, one on top of the other basically, here at Haneda. So you have the Sakura Lounge downstairs, and then you have the Sky View, which is 1 floor up. And the lower one tends to get pretty crowded. Just come upstairs, here, almost nobody around, plenty of seating, plenty of good food, iced coffee. I just had a curry rice and some miso soup, a couple other breakfast items, super happy. Not much time to linger here though, gotta get down to the gate. The purser is greeting passengers at the bottom of the stairs. That's pretty impressive and not something you see in many places. Let me know if you've seen this before anywhere else. In my experience, they tend to stick to just inside the aircraft door, like you'd see with a jet bridge. And here's the seat. It is noticeably basic in some ways, a typical reverse herringbone thing, but with a tighter space than many, and a bit no frills in terms of the seat structure and design. However, it's perfectly comfortable unless you're very, very tall, I think, and that's especially true on a 4-hour flight like this. I'm very happy with what's offered here. And on this flight, we get some of the best views of Mt Fuji I've ever had on this route. Most of the time in the past, it's either been dark or cloudy or both. Cabin crew is unsurprisingly great on this flight, and soon enough it's time for another Japanese washoku meal, which as you know I'm always very happy about, and the Duval-le-Roi champagne like on the flight into Tokyo from LAX. I like it. I'll put all the details from the menu in the description, by the way, since I know there are some of you out there who want to see everything. Have you ever had umeboshi? This is the sour plum. Very delicious, very healthy for you. Maybe an acquired taste though. Might be a little much for a beginner. I'm an expert, obviously. Wish I could have that every day. And I have a nice coffee and ice cream for dessert. And this is the signature JAL Skytime drink, which is a tasty mixture of peach and grape. Alright, so this flight went blind. It's like that meme with the goat talking. Alright, so this flight went by in a flash, 4 hours or so. Felt like nothing, I guess, compared to the longer flights I've been doing. But also, the more you fly, the more it just kind of is like flying by, I find. Anyway, got a typhoon off the coast of Hong Kong and quite a bit of cloud cover here, so I assumed it would be pretty nasty weather actually at the airfield in Hong Kong, but I just checked the METAR, the aviation weather, and at least there it looks like scattered clouds, not much wind at all, quite nice. So we'll see how it goes. The captain did warn about potential turbulence, but then Japan Airlines almost always gives that warning, so who knows. Anyway, great flight, as always, service amazing, food amazing, and just been chilling out here, taking shots, getting footage, doing social media, good Wi-Fi, working Wi-Fi. And now, I guess we're going to start descending pretty soon. We're already kind of in the clouds, but I think we're still at cruise, 40,000 feet. Nice to be doing this little Hong Kong approach that I know so well. Done it many, many times. All right, so really nice flight on JAL 787. This is a different business class I'd never tried before. It was nice to get a chance to try it. Really good for these intra-Asia kind of flights, compact but functional. It all works. I might have liked a few more places to put things, a few more little storage spots would have been good, but still, I made do. It had power, Wi-Fi was good, food was amazing. Really impressed overall. I would take JAL any day on basically any route. Thanks for coming along. Let me know what you thought in the comments. As usual, of course, I'd love to hear from you. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. And see you next time. All right, so ready? So always great, amazing service from the cabin crew at Japan Airlines. Thank you so much to everyone. Otsukaresama deshita. And
welcome to Japan Airlines. Bye-bye.